Hi, this is Bryan Adams, Fire Service Director for Jefferson Parish. We're here at our Fire Training Center over in Bridge City under the Huey P. Long Bridge, which is right above us here. And we're standing in front of our old classroom where we started out about 40 plus years ago training here at the Jefferson Parish Fire Training Center. I'd like to take you through a walk of where we're going in the future and where we've gone so far and where we look forward to increasing this facility and doing better things for our fire service across Jefferson Parish, and not only the parish but across the region. Here's our burn building that we started training in back in the early 80s. This building is set up like a house, and we would go in and set bales of hay on fire, and we would do a simulation here of a house burning, and this is where we would go in and learn about fire and learn about how you fight fire. We're stepping into our house simulator, so take you into one of the rooms where we would actually come in and see this rack that we have here that we would set a bale of hay, a half a bale of hay or so, we would set on that platform and we would set it on fire, and we'd all huddle in this room. We'd get on our knees and we would watch. We would look at what the fire does when it starts to grow, when it comes over the walls and it comes down the wall, so we would know what we could expect when we walked into a burning house. This is where we started. So this is a concrete cinder block building that we've burned the roof off many times. We had to replace the roof on it through the years, but this is still something we use today. We bring our new recruits in, we sit down with them, and this is the fire science part of what we teach our firefighters today. This is a simulation for a baby crib. So we would know, what it felt like when you come in. Obviously, when we go into a burning building, you can't see anything, so you have to feel everything as you're walking through. So one of the things we make sure that we do when we train our guys all day long with gloves on, so you know what something feels like when you're walking through, because you feel your way through. You don't really see your way through. So behind us is our new training facility where we have a 70-seat auditorium, 2 40-seat classrooms, and office space for our staff. Today, for a firefighter to qualify under the state rating and be a part of the rating bureau for your property insurance rates, a firefighter has to get 192 hours a year of training hours. So this building's full 5 days a week. So this is where our firefighters come every day to get their classes that they need in order to maintain their ratings. This is the new version of our burn building. So this is a 5-story burn building that has 2 functions. We can set fires in it, which we use pallets, old pallets that we cut up, and we do the same thing that we did in the older building, or we can put simulated smoke in this building. So there's piping throughout the building that carries the smoke from the 1st floor all the way through the towers and into the 5th floor. It's got rooms that we can actually put temporary walls up, so we can actually move it every time we train. So we can make the room a little different in each time that we're doing evolution of training through the building. That way, if a firefighter gets used to a certain pattern, like in the older building, we can actually change this one. This is the box where we put the artificial smoke in. We put liquid in, and the liquid actually goes through these tubes and carries out through the whole building. So we can smoke the whole building at one time. These are heat sensors that tell us the temperature that's in the room or in the building at the time. A lot more sophisticated than the old concrete block building that we started in. Much safer environment for the firefighters. Here I am on the 3rd floor of our 8-story training tower. So this tower, obviously not the tallest thing we have in Jefferson Parish, because we've got buildings with much higher stories or higher floors, if you will. But this building has 8 flights of stairs, which we will climb as part of our training process in full bunker gear. So we know what it's going to feel like when we have to get on a scene and climb those stairs and get to the top of a building. We also use this building for rope rescue classes, where we'll actually rappel off the side and rescue people out of these windows that I'm standing in. So here we are at what we hope to be our newest completed project very soon. So one of the things we also do is we train industry people here. People from all over the parish that work in refineries, work in plants that use rail cars. So we were able to get this tank rail car, through a donation from the Gulf Coast Railroad. So we hope that we'll take this prop, we'll build it, and we'll draw more attention here from industry folks to come here and want to train more often. And this is also going to be one of the things that our folks want to do, because it's new and it's challenging, and it's one of those things that we really need to get out and learn. If this were to catch on fire, how would we respond to that? How would we put that thing out? Where would we come from? Where would we set up trucks and lines and fight such a thing this big? So this is brand new to our facility. We're really looking forward to getting it done and get it completed and bring some new and innovative energy to our facility. One of the things that we're working on, and hopefully will get completed very soon, is that this facility becomes a regional training facility at the state level, where you can come here and get your state certifications as a firefighter and not have to drive to Baton Rouge if that's where the class is being held. We hope that we can do that right here in Jefferson Parish.